Hello. Today I'd like to talk about repeated note. Repeated note is hard. Always like that. A simple melody like Ode to Joy. Fast 4 measure. How many times you have to repeat the notes? That's hard. And if you are Suzuki method, the fast piece you have to play is repeated note. Are you kidding? Repeated note with same finger is so easy to get tight, muscle tight and froze. So how do you play lightly with a repeated note? Answer is this. Use your fourth or third or second long finger studded. Depend on the how many notes you have to repeat and change your finger. In order to do that, usually you like level the wrist to play the music, but lift that a little bit higher and make a little bit pinching like that, and lift the finger and aim the same spot. So let's try the Imperial march. Wrist a little high, changing a finger, 3, 2, 1, 3, 2, 1, 3, 2, aiming the same spot. There's another kind of a repeated note. Alberti Bass is the one of them. Alberti was an Italian composer who, actually a singer, used a lot of bottom, top, middle, top patterns, that using that pattern for the accompaniment and melody. And be careful about that one because the Alberti bass is tend to be more note than melody. And if you play the same volume with melody and accompaniment sounds louder. So this one has to be very light and melody should be more emphasis. That's the control you have to take, okay? And another one is Schumann's humming song. Really beautiful, but repeated, keep coming back the same repeated notes with changing finger melody patterns. So one hand you have to have a repeated notes and then melody. So that repeated note has to be ghost. To practice one hand ghostly repeated note and the changing melody lines, I recommend you to practice Hanon 6 and Czerny 5 and 6. Combine those two is pretty good because the Hanon is purely finger practice, and Czerny is very short but has the basic chord progressions. So repeated note right and more for the other fingers, okay?